Oh. Well, yeah. Okay. Like I said, it is my first live show with the infamous.
All right.
And
Let me do my thing and then I'm gonna bring you in.
yes, sir.
All right. All right. What's up, fam? We back on another live stream, so you guys go ahead and jump in the chat. Let me know how the audio is, as always. And then we'll bring this young lady in here in a second. Once I see some of y'all in the live chat, let me know that the audio is splendid. All right, where is everyone? Audio is good. All right, Tip Network says audio is good. So we about to rock and roll. Scott, if that's you, let me know if you see any super chats because I still don't see it on the damn iPad. So fuck them. Fuck them. Yeah, we'll play with that here in a second. All right, so it looks like guys are gonna be late today, and I was actually on time. Why when I'm on time, then the subs are late, but when I'm late, the subs are on time. We gotta figure this out, guys. All right, so let me go ahead and pull her in anyways, and we're gonna holla. All right. Okay, so hello, beautiful.
Hi.
Go ahead and introduce yourself to these peoples.
Yes, my name is Fa'apusta Tawili Ili, and I am, a professional makeup artist. And I am very honored to do this live with you, sir. It's my first, so I'm really excited to see what we're talking about because I know you go heavy on some people.
No, who said that? A lie.
Yeah, the first check.
A lie. So this is your
Come on
first
now, let's
stream?
do it.
How's this your first stream? I don't believe that.
Thank you. I'm really grateful.
No, this is your first stream though?
Yes, like for sure, for sure. I'm normally behind the scenes, Everybody's mommy.
Well, let me get you up close. Okay. Oh, you know what? I didn't even realize you had the phone like that. See if you could turn the phone landscape.
Yes, sir.
It should turn with you. Cause it turn. Oh yeah, perfect. Oh, that's much better. That's much better.
There we go.
Okay. All right. All right. So go
There we
ahead
go.
and. Where are you from originally?
I'm from Hawaii, the island of Oahu,
Mm-hmm.
Honolulu to be exact, where everybody go and visit Waikiki.
Yeah, man. I need to get out there my damn self.
Yes, it's great to visit, honestly, but to live there, oh my gosh, it's crazy. Like my cousin just bought a house for 900,000. I'm like, you are crazy. I would move to the States.
Yeah, I heard Hawaii is crazy expensive. I'm actually trying to get out there.
But it's great investment. I'm not gonna lie about that.
Oh, really? Oh, because the real estate
Yes,
keeps going up?
very, very great. I mean, a lot of people are doing Airbnbs nowadays, so the
Mm-hmm.
conveniency of people traveling, you know.
You know what? Do you need the vaccination to travel there or what?
Not anymore. They used to do quarantine days, but at the moment, nope. They're actually starting to lift the mask ban, so that's pretty exciting. Everybody's now like people are going into gym without a mask, and they're like doing all this sit up and push up with their ugly face, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I don't have a mask on." That was one of the things that my cousin was complaining about. She was like, "I look so ugly working out. I was looking in the mirror and I kept
So,
Like, oh well.
so wait, they got some beautiful women out in Hawaii. Some Lilo and Stitch. Got some Lilos.
Yes, yes,
So,
indeed.
but the culture, um,
Very traditional, for sure.
yeah, I mean, in the within the culture, the cult within the culture, like the people prefer to date Hawaiian, right? Or they're dating
Not
else.
necessarily nowadays because it's so diverse. I would say maybe about 20 years ago it was like that, but since they've kind of evolved with the millennials, nowadays they're trying to be more and explore their options nowadays. I can say for sure because I have a few cousins that don't date our own race for a reason too because we end up being related. but
Well, how big is the island? How many miles across is the island?
sorry.
How many miles across is the island? Like, how big is it? How big is Hawaii?
I mean, it differs, honestly. But you got to think about, like, okay, so back in the day, like, I'm mixed with a lot of things.
Mm.
So, people nowadays, I guess now that there's military that was, embedded in Hawaii, that gives them the opportunity to, explore other options outside of, like, Hawaiian, Samoans, like the Polynesians.
Right.
And I think in most women in Hawaii, I would say they're very traditional. So when they're dating Americans in general, we say Americans because you guys are more Americanized than we are. We're more like
But you guys are American.
coconut trees.
Yeah.
but the experience is different because it's more proper. We have broken English, so for them to adjust and adapt, it's different, and they like that. So I mean, it differs on the person, the individual. I
Okay.
can't say for most, but for me.
Yeah, I mean, in all my years, I was only fucking with one Hawaiian girl. Now that I'm thinking about it. Damn.
Why is that?
I don't know, cause I don't meet them. I don't meet them. And I mean, she
Well,
lives.
yes,
She lives
they try
here.
to stay close to family. If you haven't noticed, most
Mm.
Polynesians love family. They're very family oriented,
Yeah, that's
very
true.
cultural. So they don't like to like go out there, but they'll stay close to home. Whether it's in California or Colorado, Las Vegas, you'll see them. Majority of them.
I mean, this girl was here. She's in Florida, but she would go often. She'd go back often. So yeah, I mean, she was pretty still, tight with the culture or whatever. But
Right.
yeah, looking back at it, it was just the one I used to call her Pineapple. Yeah, it was just the one chick. So, but I never really thought about it.
Pineapples.
Yeah, we don't meet a lot of Hawaiian girls, so it's not something I really was consciously thinking about. Like I wasn't thinking, oh, she's Hawaiian. I didn't even know she was Hawaiian until I started talking to her. But
Right.
yeah, I
Well,
just like
I am mixed with a lot of things. I'm Samoan, Hawaiian, Japanese, Chinese, German, Cherokee, to be
what
exact.
the.
And my father is black. I haven't met my biological father, so knowing that type of ethnicity is different, diverse compared to what I deal with at home in Hawaii. So black people have been through so much more. Growing up history, and it still goes on to this day, which I am grateful to be alive because you guys had it way worse than we did. We had voyagers that came into our island and bombarded it, but it was more so being entrapped. You guys were more slavery, and that history of it is just so relatable in some sense because back in the day it was harsh, but nowadays I don't think people realize the gratitude that we have nowadays that it makes us better, But
I was reading something that there were actually like some like Aboriginal blacks in Hawaii. I was reading somewhere there were like some ancient black people in Hawaii, like the arriving around the same time as the Polynesian.
Yes.
That is interesting too.
Yes, it's crazy. It really is crazy how the world is a big circle.
Yeah.
Life is a big circle.
I
So
mean, so yeah, there's a lot they leave out.
informed.
Well, some people are asking, like, how many years have you been in the States? Like, what age did you arrive in the States?
I left Hawaii in 2010. That's when I initially started my career. I was working, when Provo was in Hawaii, I I was actually networking with my mentor, my great good mentor of mine. She actually is working for the LA Lakers. Key makeup artist, and she gave me the opportunity to work in the industry on set in ESPN, doing newscasting, just interviewers. But in general, I think that's when I knew that I wanted to leave Hawaii initially. Only because I wanted to see the other opportunities that were out there. Because Hawaii's a small island, you can Tiny. Only do so much on that island. But 2010 was, I was out of there. I was like, I'm out. Nowadays, I can't even last in Hawaii for more than 2 days. I'm like, I'm sorry, fam.
That's how I feel about Jamaica. I'm like, yo, after the third, fourth day, I'm like, yo, I love you, Mama. Yo, man, I forgot foreign.
I love you.
It's too small. It's too small. Yeah. No, I understand. Definitely. So, are you single, dating, fucking around? What you got going on?
Definitely single. I've been talking. I've been single for about a year and a half so far, just to be exact. But I've been taking a lot of time for self-love and self-control. My standards and I value my standards and morals so much because I'm so traditional. But I think more so, knowing the fact that I've already been through some shit, I try to avoid what I have gone through in the past and try to elevate myself and find that balance that I need. But I haven't found it yet.
Yeah, but how much time do we have? How much time do you have? All right, so
I'm 30 years old, so I have to. My family been, on my.
Oh, at least you know. At least you know.
You see my post, I've been baby posting it up.
So it's funny how the Western women act like age doesn't affect them. Age is just a number, and
It really is, because you only die once. Come on now.
no, what I'm saying is they act like they're not running out of time when they get into 30. But all the cultural, the people that still maintain their culture, they understand. You understand what I'm saying? Right. They still accept that reality. But in the Western world, we've told women that.
Most women need nowadays.
Right, we told women they can hold off on things. You can't hold off on having a baby and a family.
We are not alphas. You gotta think about it. We are not alphas. It's Sunday. Hey, let me just cut this real quick. So the good. I believe in a higher power, right? He had provided men to this world, right?
Right.
And then he was like, you know what? You're gonna be brought here to prosper and work for me, basically. To be in reality. And he was like, you know what? You need somebody to help you, right? So he brought animals. And then he was like, you know what? That's not enough. You need to get growth. You need to prosper more within yourself. So he had grabbed a rib out of you, right, and made me, right? And at the end of the day, us women, we came here to help you guys work. So in my mentality, my aspect of life, I'm always going to be here to work, but I look for a higher proposition to where I want my perspective to be known that I am temporary in this world, But at the end of the day, my focus is to do better than what I did yesterday. But in general, I am not an alpha, and we can be alphas in other ways, but not in a male perspective because we are not men. So I have to, we have to humble ourselves sometimes, and most women don't realize that, and that's something that I do appreciate in some men that do realize. There's some of the women out here like me, struggle to find that. You choose to love someone. You can love anybody, right? But you choose to love that person. But it depends on the balance and how you build that solid foundation. And I think of it as business. You build a successful business on this solid foundation. You build it from the rock where you have nothing, right? The pits of nothing. And then when the success start building up and you start building this empire, then you see how that relationship grows. So at the end of the day, the question is who are we trying to define ourselves in this world as women, And that's something that I've been focusing on this year and a half, just because like I've been through a lot and I want to help other women see there's so much more than just doing the most, because we've been doing the most. Come on now. I am
Yeah.
not gonna lie, for most they don't appreciate the gratitude that these men have, and we're not learning. And the experiences we do, it defines us. The choices define us, but at the end of the day we're not utilizing that. So
Well,
that's something I'm trying to grasp.
they need um, a mission, a purpose. I think a lot of the women
The
they
purpose is,
right,
yes,
they either
it's
don't
so
have
important.
one, like either they don't have a purpose at all. They don't have a mission or a goal or a plan, or
Right.
they have one but it doesn't involve a man. So the thing is that people are thinking like relationships are about love and companionship and about not
Right.
being
No.
not being lonely. So all the women are thinking, oh well, I don't need a man or I don't need a relationship. It's like, yeah, because you only think of a relationship when you're trying to avoid something. You're trying to avoid being
Right.
alone or
The issues.
avoid being
Right.
broke, avoid paying for your own shit. That the relationship is supposed to be a pro. You're supposed to be saying, okay, I want to work with this person because we have a mutual goal, like
Right.
this partnership. But these same women will be quick to tell you about a partner and an equal and all this other nonsense. So that's the thing, is that nowadays the relationships are some fairy tale nonsense. It's not something
Yes,
practical,
I agree.
like I want to have a home, I want to have children. Like that's it. That's all it takes. Like I want to have a home, a nice home, in a nice area, and I want to have children.
Hmm.
Like that's it. Or I want to have a home and a business and children.
That's that's their mentality nowadays. You know, women are not mental or emotional stable to the point where they can control it, and that's another problem I've seen. Like, just because you've been through some shit doesn't mean that you have to stay in that shit. You know, like get
Yeah.
your ass back up and keep pushing.
Well,
Like at the end
well,
of
you
the
need a
day,
leader. They need a leader. They need the
right,
they, and they don't view
at
the
the end of the
guys
day,
as
they're
leaders.
looking for it in the wrong areas.
Well, they're not viewing the guys as leaders, and then there aren't enough guys that have leadership skills for men in general to be looked at as leaders. And that's just simply
True.
because
That's a fact.
they weren't raised that way. So what's happening is
Wow.
a small percentage of men are leaders and a small percentage of women are followers. So now women aren't seen as being cooperative and being followers, and men aren't seen as being competent leaders,
I
right?
love that analogy. Thank
Right.
you for giving me a different
It's a
perspective.
numbers issue, right?
Right.
But if there were more men that were in a position of leadership, then they would be raising their sons and their nephews and grandsons with that abundance, because majority of men, when I was growing up,
Right.
majority of men were leaders, or like the visible men were leaders. So that was the idea you had of them, and then the guys that weren't doing that, they were like invisible. Like when I think back in my childhood, I can't even remember the guys that weren't strong, that weren't leaders, because they didn't matter. They didn't matter to the
Right.
kids. They didn't matter to women. They didn't matter to people in the neighborhood. They didn't matter to anybody. It's like, hey, remember that guy? No, I don't remember him. I don't remember him at all. When I think of him, it's blurry.
That's
It's foggy.
that's the truth.
Yeah, because he was a fucking nobody. But all the guys that were doing something, the ice cream man, you remember him. But the ice
Right.
cream man was an entrepreneur. He had his
You
own
were
rice.
there.
He had his own ice cream truck. Then he bought another one. So everybody knew Charlie. If you didn't have money, he said, "Don't worry about it." He put it on credit. You know, people could trust each other. But Charlie was a leader in a sense because he had his own damn business. He didn't have a boss. So we're gonna remember him. You know what I mean? The guy that went around the neighborhood fixing shit, the handyman.
Exactly.
We remember that guy. So we remember people who, like, we remember men that had something to contribute to the community, right?
Right.
So now we fast forward to the future, and you can't even think of those type of people in the
I
neighborhood.
can't.
Like
I'm now
who
thinking
is
about
that
it.
now in the
Mind
neighborhood?
boggling. I'm like, now as you're speaking, I'm like, damn, there's not that many of them nowadays. You
Right.
know?
Even the
And
guy
that's
that has the food truck. If you go like to the
right.
club, you go dancing, and there's a guy that got the food truck, you're gonna remember him
Right.
because he's his own boss. He saved some
Yes.
money. He bought a fucking food
Exactly.
truck. He's doing his thing. So, you know, we need to bring back that tradition of men
I
teaching the next generation of men how to lead.
right.
So that I feel like that's what's missing, and nobody's really teaching it because we have all these single mothers with this attitude that
Yes.
Like I can raise these kids on my own. Like there's nothing wrong being a single mother, and it's like they never. It's never in their vocabulary how
Because
their
that's all they knew too. So
well, how's the children being
it's
adjusted? So when they're talking, it's a me thing. It's I pay the bills and I take care of my kids and I this and me this and I don't need and I'm just thinking to myself, for a mother, you sure do use words like me and I a lot.
yeah.
What about your kid? Is your kid well adjusted? Do you see what I'm trying to say? What is your kid's experience like? Like how is that not even occurring to you that your kid is off balance now?
Right.
Because
That makes sense.
right, there isn't that man in the
Everything you
house.
do, they see.
That's what I'm saying. So that chaos becomes normal. That lack of leadership becomes
Yeah.
normal. That fear, being afraid of shit all the time, all of that becomes normal because there isn't that guy in the house saying, "Listen, don't worry about this. Be confident. You're valuable." See, think about how many insecure women they are. And
Yes.
then you ask them about their dad. They didn't have a dad. Well, the dad is the one that's telling the little girl that she's beautiful as she's going through puberty, as she's going through these awkward phases,
Right.
as she's starting to like boys and she's dealing with issues
The
in high school.
transitions, yes.
The father's the one that keeps telling her, "You're beautiful, you're beautiful, you're beautiful." And when that father isn't there, then who's going to tell her that?
Exactly.
Right. Only the
That
boys
makes
that
sense.
only the boys that want to smash are going to tell her that.
Ex-
You see what I mean?
and that you see, they keep doing it on repeat.
Right, and if that guy doesn't say that, now she's insecure. Now her heart is broken. She doesn't have any confidence, and if she doesn't have any confidence, then how she see herself to have any value? So now she's not going to act or behave like a girlfriend or a wife because she doesn't even think that she has this type of value because she never had a father in the house telling her that you're special, you're valuable, and you need to reserve that for a man who is deserving. Right? The message wasn't there.
That is heavy because you know what, my father, he's one of the ones where he's like, if you have a boyfriend, I'm gonna get my shotgun and literally shoot him in the head, just because he didn't think any man was gonna be great enough for me to be a great woman, do better, which he is right because I've been in 2 long-term relationships that didn't have the balance that I needed, and I was looking for other things,
Right.
like I was selfish back then, I was toxic back then, but I've overcame that. And to hear what you're saying, yeah, there was no grounded men that I actually.
Oh, all right. We'll wait for her to come back. Oh, you're back. Hold on. Get your audio together. Get your audio
There we
together.
go.
Yeah.
My bad.
Hold up. Give me 1 second. Let me shout out some people in the chat real quick. Yeah. Keep that on landscape
Sorry
though.
guys, people calling my phone.
Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let me get in the chat real quick. Shout out to Primal. I see Primal is in the house. What's up, Primal? What's up, Vega? Why don't I count? LOL. Scott. This is super chat. There's a super chat. I think you got it on mute. Give me 1 second. Crocodile's Tail was good. That's not. It was for me. Our women are almost 70% single. True. That's facts. All right, so we got a super chat in here. Tung Razbay. I don't know. It sounds like Ra's al Ghul from Batman. The question to ask is, what's the purpose of dating? Is it not to get married? Okay, I'm going to ask her that right now. So, okay. Okay, let me pull her back in. Yeah, there you go. All right, hold on.
There we go.
Yep.
Thank you. I'm so sorry. Technical difficulties.
No, don't worry, don't worry. Let me swap you over real quick.
But like I was saying, there's no ground. A lot of men are not as grounded, like you were just explaining in details. So is women. Like we have to experience some things to know what we need and what we want in life, and that's something that I have initially finally discovered that I know now that I want better for me. So like for example, like I want somebody that is going to, at least help that mental, emotional stability to where at the end of the day I don't have to worry about anything. Because I put in half of the cup, you put in half of the cup at the end of the day. That's all I'm asking. I don't ask for much now than I did before. Because before I used to be like, I want this, I want that, I want this. But I think we being so ungrateful, then, you live and you learn kind of thing. So now I'm just more so reassuring what I need in a man, So quality means everything to me, if you can provide that stability that I need, in sense of form of what I can't provide.
Well, how much? Hold on. How much is the stability cost? Let's put a number on it.
It's priceless. It's the effort, the consistency, honestly.
Well, I'm talking about how much does it cost? Like how much per year a guy has to earn to create the lifestyle that you find, comfortable stability.
Conversation. I love to conversate. Sexuality doesn't mean a lot to me because I've learned that that's not everything.
Yeah, but hold on. But it has to be there too. Hold on, it has to be there too because if he ain't hitting it right, yeah. If he ain't, don't say that because you women listen. Don't say that because of those couple days a month when you're extra horny. If he ain't hitting it right, then your mind is gonna wander. You're gonna start getting frustrated. You're gonna resent him. So don't say it doesn't matter.
I can agree with that.
Just say there's other things besides that. That's what you say. Say there's other shit besides just that.
Right. In reality, yes. Every woman needs to be pleased. I'm not saying that I don't want it. I mean, I do need it at some point, but then I have self-control. If we're two busy people and we want the best for the future, we're going to keep busy. We're going to keep challenging ourselves, that's what I need, challenge. I don't need somebody to be sitting on their ass, not doing the most while I'm doing the most, working my ass off. But at the end of the day, I want them to support what I do, and I want to be able to support what they do as an individual. I don't want to change somebody. I don't want them to change me either, but I do want them to elevate me to be better. That's what it costs. Time is of the essence, and we don't get that back. Like I said prior to this, we only die once, and I want to make the best of every second.
Well, I mean, when you gonna try to push out the baby, man? I mean, we're running out of time here on the baby.
Currently, I have no children, never been married, and one day, just not today, unfortunately, clearly.
Okay.
But,
all right. Well, when?
Exploring the options.
You checking out? You checking out the donors?
Freezing my eggs, finding donors.
No, hold on. You said you're freezing your eggs? I don't believe you. You said you're freezing your eggs?
I'm 30 and I wanted to have the child at least at 25, but that didn't work out. That shifted to me working consistently, and then I just held that off for a long time. And now that I'm older, I'm like, yeah, I think it's about that time where I need to consider this because I'm not getting any younger.
Well, look, hold on. Let me ask you this though. First off, shout out to Trey for the $5 super chat. Appreciate you better. But the next thing I want to ask you is, so when like the women are doing makeup, you're doing your makeup, and the gossiping and all that, so the other women aren't saying to you, like, I wish I had children, or I want to have children now, or I waited too long, or like what kind of conversations do the women have about children? Because that's truth time. That's the truth serum right there when women get together.
And I like to call the seat, but hot seat, because honestly, at the end of the day, everybody's talking, and that's where they decompress. So yeah, they do. There's some of them that do complain, like, oh my gosh, I'm getting old, I need kids. And some of them that are younger, that are like 24, they're like, oh my gosh, I need a house, I need a kid, I need to do this, but they don't have a man. But you wonder why.
Yeah, because you can't do it without a man, girl. Can I tell you a secret? In the U.S., out of females that own homes, over 80% of them were acquired in a divorce. So hold on, hold on, but that's That's very telling. That's very telling when 80% of female homeowners acquired that home through divorce. But yet we're in the women are strong and independent rah-rah era. So I'm sorry, bro. What these women say, the slogans that they repeat and beating their chests and putting their fist up in the air. We don't need no men, strong women, strong female energy, girl power.
Yeah, I didn't say I didn't need a man. I need a man.
No, I'm just saying it's interesting that over 80% of female homeowners acquired that home through a fucking divorce. They didn't save that money. They didn't buy that house themselves. Right. So I'm just saying, even if women are making
lawyers, doctors, there's so many out here that you said it. Like clearly they don't value the relationship enough to work on it. But most people don't want to put that effort in. For what? They lose interest so quick because they see something else that's good or new, and then when they try it, they fuck up. Shit happens. Now they want the old stuff back because that was more stable. But I see it every day in my chair. Like they complain about a lot of things, but then you wonder why you don't have a baby. You wonder why you're just in this empty home at the end of the day.
Well, it's not. It's the home is not empty because they're gonna put some cats in there. Guys already got their cat jokes already going. So what's another fun fact? Well, at least us guys think it's funny. A joke that used to be made in the manosphere is that a good investment in the next few years is going to be like cat food, like investing in stocks for 9 lives and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, it's not a joke anymore. That's one of the best investments now, like putting stocks in 9 lives. Because right now, America has an abundance of pets. There's way too. Because you have to understand, you have certain people that they'll have several pets. So what happens is it starts to override the people who don't have pets. You get what I'm trying to say? Because you look at all the people that there are, not everybody has a pet. But there are some people that have 2 and 3 pets. So it's like, well, if one person has 3 pets, it's like 3 people each having 1 pet. If you understand what I'm trying to say. So in other words, we have so many damn pets, it's almost like we have as many pets as we have people. And a large reason for that is single women that don't have children trying to compensate for the fact that they don't have children. So for example, I'll see women pushing like dogs and strollers and shit, and the dog will have like baby Gap clothes on, and I'll be like, oh, your baby bug, your baby bugs must be biting.
Hilarious to me.
Right.
I don't have any pets, but that's hilarious to me to see, Dolce Gabbana, like they're very serious.
Yeah, but if I say to the woman, wow, you must really want kids, they'll get upset and be like, I don't want kids. I don't want any kids. What are you talking about? It's like, yo, you're dressing up animals.
I can see that.
Yeah, you're pushing a dog in a stroller. You're trying to tell me you don't look like you're longing for a baby.
You're pushing a child.
Yeah, you're in that much of denial. You're in that. And then the crazy thing is they'll say that all while calling their dog their baby. And in their profile they'll say, I'm a dog mom. You're not a dog mom. You didn't give birth to a dog. Knock it off with the words, man. I want to hit you with a dictionary. Well, I'm telling you, the modern woman, a lot of times I want to hit the modern woman over the head with a Webster's dictionary. They just use words however the hell they feel like it. Not a dog mom. You're a dog owner. Stop it.
I don't know how that feels, but.
And then you have guys talking like that. If I ever catch any of you guys talking like this, if I catch any guys in the chat talking about they're a dog dad, I'm gonna roast the shit out of you. Unfucking believable.
That would be so interesting.
No. I've seen it on guys' profies. But, I don't know. Maybe sometimes it's gay guys. I'm not sure. But I've seen guys put that. All right. So now I got to ask you. You've been with black guys before, right?
This is my first. I'm like.
Your first what? No, I didn't say podcast. I said, have you been with black guys before? Have you had some chocolate? Mandingos?
The AC, my bad.
She's like, yes, absolutely.
The past 2 relationships, they were black.
Wait a minute, 2 in a row? That's a pattern.
9, the first one 9 years, the second 2 years.
What?
Yes.
Uh-oh. That means black guys be retaining you. Uh-oh. You got more experience with black guys than non-black guys. What's going on here? That's 11 years of. That's 11 years of black.
You know that, right?
Huh?
I was
Oh, okay, good point. All right, good point, good point. It makes sense. It makes
Yes,
sense.
yes, I'm a 7 girl.
Okay. All right.
Charlotte,
Well,
to be exact, North Carolina.
well, I don't know. I guess the good news is that black men are marrying at a higher rate than black women, so you might could get one. You might could get a ring on it.
Uh,
Oh my
we shall
god.
see. I'm gonna close these blinds actually. Give me a second. It was like in my eye.
I think you got some titty in the camera, so
Oh, my bad, guys. Hey, Michelle.
I don't think they mind.
You know what?
I don't think they mind about the titty.
We live streaming, right? We talking.
Yeah, we live streaming.
This is real. This is what they call it, real.
Yeah, I mean, well, listen, I mean, so height wise, like how tall are the guys that you usually date? Are you trying to get a tall kid or what?
Yes. Well, I haven't dated under 6 feet. The last one was like 6'2".
Wait, how old are you? I mean, sorry, how tall are you?
Just 5.
You're 5 feet?
Yes.
Damn, and you ain't dealing with dudes under 6 foot? You
No.
greedy. She greedy.
I mean, it just happens.
Wow. Cause yeah, somebody was saying that they think that you're fun size. So I guess yeah, 5 feet. I didn't know you were that small.
Yeah, I get that a lot. But you know what? Those people don't even get a chance. So I'm just saying.
Wait, wait. You're saying people under 6 foot don't even get a chance?
No, fun size. Let me clarify that. Fun size.
Uh-huh.
People that think that way
Okay.
has no way.
Oh, okay. All right,
Yeah.
well.
That's what I'm saying. My perspective is a little bit up there in men.
I think that's pretty much most women.
Yeah, but then I do like to see where their head is, and fun size is not where I'm at.
Listen, I know the taller girls are mad at you. The girls that are like 5'7", 5'8", they're like, bitch.
Yeah. Some of my friends are like, why, B, why? I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know why. It just happens, my bad.
So how many days can you go without your boyfriend initiating sex with you before you start to think something's wrong?
I can go with a year. It's called self-control, baby.
No, that's not what we're saying. We're saying like if he's not trying to have sex with you for how many days in a row before you start thinking to yourself, all right, something's not right.
I don't think I would let it get that far. I would actually ask. You know, communication goes a long way. I'll be like, did I do something wrong? Like, initially, I would give it a week.
A week?
And I would approach the situation instead of be like, bitchy about it. I like to know, because that comes with mental stability. Like, I want to know what I'm doing wrong to make you feel uncomfortable. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to give up.
All right, so what about Asian dudes? Have you ever dated Asian guys? Asian guy?
So, I've only had 2, set relationship, and I've dated, maybe 1, 2, 3 guys after the relationship, but that's it. Like, I really haven't pushed forward to dating because I know what I want and what I need, and I haven't found that yet, because...
But wait, what does that have to do with Asian dudes? What are you trying to say? You trying to say that's not what you want?
No, just men in general. I'm not saying specific race. It's just I know what I want and need, but I haven't found it.
Yeah, but you're dodging the question though. How is it you only dated like one Asian, a couple Asians? What's going on?
I am dodging that question.
What's wrong with Asian dudes, man?
Okay, so you know how Polynesians are all kind of related? I think of it that way, Asians are all kind of related, so I kind of don't want to avoid that.
Stop acting like a Chinese dude is your cousin. That Chinese dude ain't your cousin. You better stop, girl. Talking about they all related. You ain't all related. All related by ass. You ain't all related.
That's me personally. I don't know about anybody else.
Could you imagine if when you ask black guys, hey man, why you don't date black girls? Oh man, because I feel like we're all related. No, I feel like I'm fucking my sister. You know what I mean? That's incest.
For one, the island is too small.
Yeah, the island of New York is too small. You know? The island of Jamaica is too small. I can't be with a Jamaican woman.
We have to ship us. We actually gotta fly or ship ourselves.
Oh
But
my!
no,
What the heck, man? Well, hold on.
and you know what's? Wait, hold on. Let me go rewind back. Because actually, growing up, I've always wanted to date an Asian man. You know, that was more so my interest, which was crazy because I haven't had the opportunity to because I ended up being in a relationship quick, like instantly. You guys got me.
Yeah, because they commit fast. Asian guys commit fast.
They were too slow, so I didn't have that opportunity. So I haven't. It's not that I haven't gave a chance out yet. It's just I haven't had really great experience dating. Put it that way, because I've been working.
Okay, well, I
But
mean,
this year, given the fact that I'm having self love, that considers me putting myself out there.
well, I mean, I don't know, man, but Asian girls, I guess, are getting a lot more play than Asian guys. So I don't know, bro.
I'm a living testimony.
Everything's a competition. So I guess they're winning in math. They're winning. They're winning in other areas, but they're not winning in the dating market. So you can't win them all, Asian guys. You can't win them all.
Hey, but these Asian guys have been really getting these black girls booty. Like, I can't believe it. I've been surprised.
Well, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised because right now black women are doing this whole divestment, run to any guy that's not black, and then showcase him on social media as to say black guys don't want to treat me a certain way. Look, other guys do, so the problem's not me.
Oh my gosh.
But hold on. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, because I'm always gonna put the truth on it. These women do that shit as if the obvious isn't obvious. So I'm not sure who they're trying to fool, but every time black women are parading around some non-black man, which first of all is hilarious to me because the guy seems to not realize that he's literally being used to make a point. Like, why do you think she has you making this goofy video? Why do you think she has you making this silly ass TikTok doing her daughter's hair or something like that? Because she's trying to show the world that she can control you like a little domesticated dog. But the alarmingly obvious thing is they always do it with low value men of other races. They always do it with men that women of their own race aren't attracted to them or interested in them. You're showing me a redheaded white boy that's overweight and goofy as shit and acting like you're making a point. You're not making a point. Because this is what I'm trying to say. Because redheaded white women don't want him. But redheaded white women are being desired and chased by high quality men of all races. So you're showing me a redheaded white boy, which actually are like the least attractive white boys. And I'm heterosexual. I'm not saying that from my perspective. I interview women on a daily basis. Like I do it like it's my job. And women tell me they are not attracted to redhead white boys. Like women that like white boys are least attracted to redheads for whatever reason. That's what they say. That's what they told me. Right? Women that don't know each other. But yet you'll have black women parading around white ginger boys acting like they're making the world jealous. You're not making the world jealous. Or they'll have a short Asian guy. They're holding hands with a short Asian guy and he's like opening doors and buying them balloons and doing all this extra stuff. And then the caption says, there's no life after single motherhood, LOL, or some shit like that. And it's like, so you got a guy that nobody else wanted to wife you up with bastard children from other men, and now you're trying to convince the world that the world was wrong. So the world was wrong. You're not undesirable because you got a guy that nobody else wanted.
Her intentions was just all
That's what I'm trying to say. Both of you are with each other by default, because this is what happens a lot of the times. The women have these attitudes that masculine dominant men don't want to deal with. And then the guys that they pair up with have very soft, subtle, passive attitudes. So they want a black woman to try to convince the world that they're somehow strong because they can handle a black woman. Do you see the mind game that's being played here? It's like, knock it off.
But who has time? I ain't got time for that, but I see it clearly. And
I mean, it's a whole hashtag at this point is what I'm trying to say.
It mess up the little chances that us women do have, because the opportunity ain't there anymore because of the selfishness, the pettiness, the 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 point that they're trying to prove to these black men.
All I'm saying is it's the wrong compromise is what I'm trying to say. Because what you're doing is you're compromising attraction rather than compromising your attitude. So instead of these women toning down their attitudes to deal with a dominant male, which is where he should be, instead of humbling themselves to a quality man, they would rather compromise their attraction and be with a guy they're not attracted to just for the sake of saying I have a man. That's retarded. That's retarded. You're better off humbling yourself to say I have a strong, attractive man that's desirable. That would make more sense than fucking saying, all right, I'll be with a guy I'm not attracted to just to say I have a man and still keep my nasty attitude. Listen, whatever works. I don't give two shits. You know what I'm saying?
Sounds like stress.
Yeah. I think this shit is hilarious because all I need is more money.
I think it's funny too. Like,
Yeah, that's all. Most guys just need more money. Most guys, it's pretty much mindset and more money. Whoever you are as a guy, whatever your options are, put another 100K on that, and those options go up. That's all we got to do. So,
right. I agree. You're speaking truth. Speak life.
yeah, and we got time. That's the crazy thing too is that we got time. I tell guys all the time, stop worrying so much about girls, bro. You're 26, you're 27. Chill the fuck out. Make some more money, and then come back to it and see what your options are.
I'm here for that.
Yeah, the options will be better. It's just like buying property. You're like, bro, relax. Go work another 8 months. Right. Save some more money and come back. That's it.
They see how these ladies move in these streets nowadays, and they're like, yeah, we ain't gonna do that today.
Yeah, but you know what? Guys be acting like it's harder than ever to get a woman. I feel like it's easier than ever. I feel like if the women are acting like that, then they're clearly a distraction. So get your money up, get your passport, and when you're ready to get a woman, just go pick one. Literally travel to find a wife. These motherfuckers act like they never saw Coming to America. The whole premise of that movie is he left his country to go find a wife.
And he sure did.
And the irony is that it's the reverse he was looking for. He was in a country where the women were extremely submissive to the point where they didn't even have a mind of their own. And he was like, I can't marry any of these women. They do everything I tell them to do. They don't have a thought for them, the independent thought.
That are still that way, though.
Right. They're going to act like a slave to me. He didn't want that. He wanted a woman that was going to, have her own opinion, her own mind, and her own thoughts. So he literally left to go find a strong, independent woman. Only to bring her back so she didn't have to work anymore.
Yep. And he sure did. Comfortably.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is it worked, though. Because she was working, she was independent, but she still had a good personality. She was still feminine. And he took her out of that and said, listen, now you can be yourself. You have personality and character because you grew up with that. And now you never have to work again because I'm the motherfucking Princess Zamunda. So,
and we need more of that.
Right, so a Western guy can do the same shit. The difference is he needs to stay his ass in that country. So a Western dude can get his bread up, go to a foreign country where the women are beautiful, feminine, submissive, cooperative, but they go to work every day. They work hard because of their economy. And then he can literally select her and say, guess what you don't got to do anymore? Go work for that asshole of a boss. Now you can just stay home because my $60,000 a year, my $65K a year over here is enough money so that you will never have to work again. And she will be happy and grateful and whatever, and she'll continue that same level of work, but in the home. Because this is the thing, when you go to these foreign countries, Costa Rica, Panama, Mexico, the women work hard as shit for their boss. Right, and they respect their boss, they're on time, their boss can be a dick to them, whatever, and they take it, they accept it. So imagine what that would look like in a marriage. Because now the husband can be less of a dick. He could be less of an asshole. You see what I'm trying to say? But she's going to give him that same level of authority and respect that she's used to giving her asshole boss. So everybody's happy because the man finally gets that respect that he never got in the Western country, right? And the woman, gets to be treated, like a human being while working. So all I'm saying is it works well. And a lot of these guys are just acting like that doesn't exist when that's the norm. What I'm trying to tell you is that's the norm in these countries. So when these American women keep on talking about, I'm strong, I'm independent, I work, I got a job, I'm thinking to myself, in the poor countries, the women work. The difference is they don't make enough money to not need a man. That's the only difference. Like, they get up and go to work every fucking day like you.
It's so sad to think of it. We live in this world.
Right. They get up and go to work every damn day, just like you. They just don't make as much. You're making $25 an hour. Well, they're making $6 an hour. That's the difference. You can pay your rent without a man. They still need a man because he might be making $10 an hour. Their man might be making $10 an hour. They're making $6 an hour. So between the two of them, only $16 an hour is being made, whereas one female in America can make that in an hour by herself.
That's a fact.
Right? But imagine a man moving there that makes $30 an hour or $40 an hour. Right? Now you can take that woman, right? You can take that woman out of that job and still be providing more for her than a dude from that country could. So you have a huge advantage, and these guys are squandering it to struggle and stress over Western women. Why?
Hey, pressure makes diamonds, guys. Just saying.
I'm just saying. You know, I wouldn't go anywhere small like Jamaica or Haiti or Hawaii. I wouldn't go somewhere small because as an American, you're gonna get tired of that fast. Unless you're retiring.
That's a given.
Right, unless you're retiring.
I'm tired already. I can live in here for what? Since 2010?
But if you go somewhere like Mexico is a huge country. You ain't gonna get tired of that. Right?
I love it there.
And it has several major cities in it. And then Brazil, of course, is an option if you want to do that. Costa Rica is an option if you want to do that. Colombia is an option if you want to do that.
Every place you're saying food.
And we ain't even start talking about the countries in Asia. We ain't even start talking about Thailand, the Philippines, Korea. We ain't even get into that. There's options. So that's why I think American women are just lucky. They're lucky that so many American men are raised like exploring pussies. There ain't no Christopher Columbus in these dudes. That's the thing. They're lucky because if more American men had a right, they don't have that adventurous streak. Right? These guys don't think to go travel. They don't think to travel by themselves. They don't think to travel into the unknown. Right? They're thinking like a bunch of women because women don't want to go somewhere new by themselves with no safety net. Right. So I'm trying to tell these young dudes, stop being fucking pussies. Get on the internet, make some friends in some other countries, and pack your shit and go explore. Go see for yourself. And when I say that to guys and they actually do it, the scenario is always the same. It's the same every fucking time. Oh, Allende, I met this girl, and I've been seeing this girl for a few weeks, and I really like her. It's like, bro, calm down. Yeah, but she's really cute, and she's really fun. I'm like, I get it. That happens to every fucking guy. Duh. That's what I've been telling you. The population in these countries is huge. The population is extremely dense. So if you go there for a week, it's inevitable that you're going to meet a girl that you think is cute, and she's going to think you're interesting because you're American, and you have a new iPhone, and you have an iPad and a MacBook Pro. Exactly.
It's new to them.
That's what I'm trying to say. And then the guy's going to be all starry-eyed. Right, and then I'm trying to tell the guy, hey, listen, you do realize there's other girls there. Chill the fuck out, one-itis. Relax. There are other girls there. Enjoy her company, but keep your mind open, keep your options open, because there are actually other girls out there that you're also gonna like. Relax. But to the guys, like, this is the first time that a girl likes me back. It's like, calm down. Always the same fucking scenario, bro. And most of these guys end up wifing up the first fucking girl that they have out there.
I see that one a lot. And then boom, 2 months later, divorce.
And see, this is the thing why they gotta be careful. This is why they gotta be careful with that. Because these girls know the deal. So they'll love bomb the shit out the guy because they know you're this American commodity here. All these other girls here would love to have you. I'm not gonna lose you. Because I don't know when the next time another American guy is gonna come here and like me. You see what I mean? So they're looking at him like, you're an opportunity I've been waiting on. I don't have a visa. I can't travel. You're the opportunity I've been waiting on. I can't let you go, and then another girl is going to get you. So they over love bomb the guy. Do you see what I'm trying to say? And then the guy feels like, oh my gosh, she loves me so much. She likes me so much. Oh my God, I'm so happy I found the girl of my dreams. And it's like, Jesus Christ, bro. There's like 100 girls in that zip code that would treat you the same way, dude. Calm the fuck down, bro. Relax.
Vice versa. Vice versa. This thing. I mean, like, I'm going to keep quoting this because a wise man did say pressure makes diamonds, and diamonds is very quality. You know, you got to think about what your intention is and how you want to prosper in that relationship. You know, not a lot of people think of that quality of the time of knowing that person individually. So that's pretty dope.
Wait, hold on. Answer this question. What's the sweetest thing a guy has done for you that did not work? In other words, he's trying to say, like, what is the nicest, sweetest thing a guy has done, and like you still didn't give this guy any pussy?
What has he done for me that didn't work?
Like, what is the nicest thing a guy's done for you? You still didn't sleep with him.
Well, baby, it's a sanctuary, so it's by choice. I won't just give it up.
No, but he's just saying, like basically, how has a guy played himself? Like, what did a guy do that was the sweetest thing?
Why you fuck up though? Like, I'm trying to think my damn self. I don't think I've ever came across that honestly, because I haven't been with many, you know. But from seeing, shit, that's a good question. I don't know. You have to ask the next chick that has more experience in that type of field.
So wait, you say no guys that you were unattracted to were ever doing like all sweet shit for you, romantic shit or whatever, like all this extra stuff, and they're not your guy? Every girl has guys like that. What are you talking about? Every girl that is above average attractiveness has guys that's doing the most. So don't say that. And this shit starts in like middle school. You know what I'm saying? Guys out here doing the most.
Everybody be doing the most, honestly.
And a girl's not gonna tell you that, hey, I don't like you, because that affects her bottom line. She's like, shit, I'll let this nigga think that I like him to get all these perks, to get this special treatment.
It's earned. I feel like if you have to give, you give what you take, and then you know that saying, damn, I don't miss it.
No, that's bullshit. What you saying is bullshit, because what it is that you can't negotiate attractiveness. That's what it is. It don't matter what sweet shit you do for a girl. She's either attracted to you or she's not.
Honestly, it worked. You know, like I've worked with a lot of people that are more sincere, genuine. It will work. That process will work. But most people.
No, if you're already attracted to him, it works though. If you're already attracted to the guy.
Right. But that's being genuine as an individual. And that's like I said, I don't be out here like that. So for me, in general, like that's what I like to feel, you know? And if that doesn't work for you, then you let me know how I can make it work for you, you know? But I'm not gonna be here and just sit on my ass and not do anything about it and not say anything about it. But I'm gonna make it comfortable.
What the hell is this guy saying? In the Philippines, you can shower with 3 girls for very little, among other things to do with them.
Well,
Bizman, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you dudes with these creepy ass comments? Who the hell wants to go to Philippines to pay 3 girls to shower with him? That's just a creepy ass request in the first place, bro. Like, you either G or you're not. If you would pay for something like that, you're a creep.
why would you?
Let me pay 3 girls to shower with me. Oh my god, this is so cool.
That wasn't.
I'm trying to find some super chats. Ain't no damn super chats in here. I'm about to retire. Held the door. She was with this.
But you did bring up a lot of great points in this talk, because most women don't know this, most men don't know this, and it's good. It takes me out of my element to see a different perspective.
Well, the guys are learning, so I'm telling you right now, Western women, they running out of time, bro. They running out of time because, first of all, they're exposing themselves on the internet. They're on TikTok saying all the wrong shit. So they fucking themselves up moving forward, and they're fucking up the next generation of women.
I only did it because of my nieces, honestly. And I only have one video up there since
Yeah,
last year.
all these confessions that they're making, and all these women that yesteryear was divorcing their husbands and taking half his shit. All these sons and nephews, they saw that. So that's why this generation of guys is not getting married. And now all these 30-something-year-old women are on TikTok whining and complaining and talking all the shit they're talking. So right, so now all these guys in their 20s now are seeing that and they're like, oh, okay, so we have the advantage. Because a lot of these guys are thick as bricks, bro. They didn't know. And guys are trying to tell them, and they're still not getting through the thickness, right? But for some reason, these guys insist on listening to women. So now that women are telling on themselves and saying, why do I only like guys that have these bad boy toxic characteristics? Why do I only fuck guys with these characteristics? Women are telling on themselves. Right, but see now these younger guys finally get the message, not because guys have been trying to tell them for years because they haven't been fucking listening because they're hard-headed. They only want to listen to people that have vaginas. So now that women are actually telling you, we are only attracted to these guys. Other guys, we're not attracted to them no matter what we tell them, no matter how many dates we go on with them, no matter how much money we allow them to spend on us, no matter how many nice things we let them do. We're not attracted to them, and they can't earn the attraction. They can't win it. They can't negotiate it. They can't buy it. So now these guys are finally realizing, so no matter what I do, she's not going to find me attractive unless I actually become attractive. Yeah, dumbass. We've been trying to tell you that for 20 fucking years, you little assholes. So now that the guys know that, what's going to happen is all these women are going to stop getting these favors. Guys are going to stop doing, right, they're going to stop doing these things unless you're popping it wide open on OnlyFans. So now the only way women are going to get these donations and these contributions is if they're doing all this nasty stuff. That's it. Because guys are like, no, I want the sexual stuff. I'll pay for that, but I ain't paying for nothing else. I'm not being nice. I'm not giving you flowers. I'm not doing all that dumb shit. Right, my money's right here, but I'm only giving my money if you show some pussy. You gonna show some pussy? Because I'm not giving you this money anymore just to be nice. Because you yourself went on TikTok and said that shit doesn't work. So now I finally get it. And now guys are starting to go to these other countries and show it on the internet. So now guys are starting to realize, oh, so I could just go to another country and get women that don't act like that? So now these American... Right, so now Western women are going to be fucked. Because where's the country that Western women can go where good-looking, high-valued guys are going to marry them and treat them the way they want to be treated? Because that doesn't exist for women. There's no place that women can go. Women can't say, oh, word, you know what? For all men in America are trash, so I'm going to... You're going to where, bitch? Where are you going? Where are you going? That tall, handsome guys with money are going to marry you. Where are you going? Yeah, where are you going? Right. What country is that? What planet is that? That would have to be another planet. Because it ain't Earth. It's not Earth. But yet there's a long list of countries that Western men can go to. Oh, she had some... You're back? Yeah. So men have options. That's the thing that's crazy. I can't hear you. Oh, you got to take the mute off again. You back in business?
I don't know how to work these things.
Well, we can hear you. Yo, why there ain't no super chats in here, man? Over here streaming 3 times a day, and these niggas ain't tipping me nothing.
I think that's how it worked the last time.
Yeah, she's got to refigure. She's got to refigure, majigger her igger. But yeah, I got to get out of here, guys, in a minute, man. My girl is doing her hair and her makeup and all that. I got to go. I took the missus out, spend quality time. You know how that goes, guys. When you have a woman, you gotta, you gotta spend some QT, some quality time. It's what it is, bro. It's what it is. So what's today? Today is Sunday. So tomorrow I got 1 or 2, maybe 3 girls that are down to live stream from wherever they are. I think one girl's in Cali and another girl's in London or some shit, England, and another girl's in Ohio. So we'll do that. But you guys gotta get in this damn super chats, man. Shit, there's other things I can be doing to make money. God damn it, this live streaming thing taking too long. Also, share my shit with somebody else. Y'all not sharing enough. I've been on 14,900 and something subscribers for like a week. What's going on? Why we're not at 20,000 yet? I'm blaming you guys. That's right. I'm complaining. I'm blaming my subs because I feel like you guys are enjoying the content, but you're not sharing. You're being selfish. Share it. Share it with someone. Okay? Send it to someone. Send it to someone that needs to hear it. Send it to a coworker who's trying to talk to girls at work like a dumbass. You might save his life. Okay? Send it to a simp. Right? Send it to some guy that's thinking about getting engaged. Tell him he needs to consult me first before he does something stupid. All right? That's what you guys do for me. Let me read some of these comments before I get out of here. Because if she don't get back on... Oh, wait. Hold on. She's back already. Sorry about that. She's back. Why you sound muffled? What's going on over there?
Hold on.
Yeah, fix your shit. Fix your shit, girl.
Sorry, technical difficulties.
What'd you say? What'd you call it?
But you were saying.
What was I saying?
I won't keep you long.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to roll in a second. But hold on. Let me see. There's some stuff in here. Okay. In these countries, you can pay to play. What is wrong with this guy? What Bizman? What is wrong with you? That's not what I'm talking about. I've never been talking about that. Okay, creepo? Because all you're saying is that it's cheaper to be a creep in these countries. You're not acting like there's something different in that aspect. In these countries, you can play out all your fantasies for a few dollars. Bro, you can play out your fantasies in any country. It just costs different amounts. So in other words, what you're saying, right? So what you're saying is you're either a broke or a cheap creep. That's all that you're saying to us right now. That's how this reads, Bizman. And I'm going to tell you because I don't like this type of shit in my comments because it looks like it represents us. And I know that the entire chat isn't some sicko that wants to pay for weird, bizarre shit. That's creepy, disgusting stuff, bro. All right? I'm not shaming you. I'm just telling you the truth. You're talking some weird shit. I'm talking about going to other countries to find quality women that are feminine and cooperative. You're talking about paying girls to do your creepy little fantasies that you can't get with game, that you can't get because women are attracted to you.
Means you need a life.
Yeah, I shower with women because we're attracted to each other, not because I had to pay them a few dollar signs or whatever the heck that's supposed to represent. So who cares about your little fantasies, bro? I don't care.
You don't care for that question.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. These guys, I'm telling you, bro.
Men like that don't get the opportunity for women like me. Just saying.
No, guys like that are the ones that end up in jail on some Me Too shit. So what you need to do is you need to go move to a country like that so you can go be a creep and nobody will care. That's what you need to do. Go pay these girls to smile and act like they like your bizarre request. All right, so that's it for the chat. Yeah, you got it. You got any more final words, lady?
No, I mean, I just feel like I mean, since it's the topic, most women should just be more humble, just live a little bit and allow men to, lead. And in general, just be yourself.
Be like your great grandma. Be a
grandma.
Shut up and make a sandwich.
I'm definitely a grandma, but other than that, I mean, congratulations to you and your success, and hopefully I'll be on here sooner than later. I'm trying to avoid.
Yeah, I want you to bring some more Hawaiian girls with you.
Sure. Yeah.
But you know what? You know what we'll probably have to do?
Talk some island girl stuff.
Yeah, because here's the thing. I only have to struggle stream when I try to do it through StreamYard. So what it looks like is if in order for me to do StreamYard effectively, it's like I'm gonna have to use a fucking computer. And that's what I'm trying to avoid is a laptop. But I don't struggle stream.
Do live interviews or whatever.
Right, but what I'm trying to say is I don't struggle stream if I interview in person live. So if I come to Texas and get you and your friends together in the same room with me, there's no struggle streaming now because now we're not doing it through StreamYard.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, I just have to bring multiple cameras and then we're all Gucci. So yeah, you know what? I gotta holler at my cousin and see what's up because he's already like, yo, why you not come see your nephew them or what that? Yo, my youth, love we? So I have to go see my family because
Yes.
So so I try to what's it called? I try to multitask it, So, I can go get some pussy and I can go see my family and I can make some money. So it's like content, pussy, money, family. Yeah, I put all in networking. So I put it all into one basket. So now it's
smarter, not harder, sir. I got you.
Exactly.
That's the key.
That's what I'm having in mind. Right. So we'll
Opening a lot of doors, sir.
we'll set it up because you said you're only in Texas for like what 2 more weeks.
Yes.
And if I'm gonna go all the way to Texas, I might as well do Dallas and Houston. So
Hey, come to the city.
yeah, I'll do Dallas and
Look at that.
Texas. Yeah, because it's like, when I go there, I remember like a couple times I like rented a car and drove from like either Houston to Dallas or Dallas to Houston, whichever one.
Yeah, it's
And,
really.
and I was like, never
it's a
again.
nice trip.
No, I'm not doing that ever again.
I love it. I love road
Fuck that. I'd rather sit on what you call it? I'd rather sit on a bus or a train and get some fucking work done. I'd rather fucking do some editing on a bus or a train than I would fucking to drive. I don't like to have to pay attention to the road. I feel like I could be doing something.
Who said you gotta drive? Just saying.
Yeah, but I don't want to roll with somebody else because then I got to take their shit into consideration. Literally, if they got to like pull over and take a shit, now I got to pull over and wait for them to take a shit.
I mean, just fly at this point.
You know what I'm saying? I like to roll solo. I like to roll solo because anything can happen.
Me too. I'm great at it.
Because anything can happen. But if I'm with another motherfucker, I'm like, damn, bro, I can't even do what I want to do because I'm with this motherfucker.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna keep sharing your links too.
I appreciate it.
A new Instagram.
Your friends are gonna get triggered, but I don't give a shit.
I know. I have actually why I got interrupted. My friends have been hitting me up. What is the link? What is the link? I'm trying to watch. I'm trying to watch.
Oh, yeah?
And I've been. Yeah. So I'm like, you know what? Just catch them on YouTube.
No, you can get it on the replay. I don't care how many people watch live so much right now. Whatever. We just getting started.
We're talking a little bit deep there.
Wait, somebody asked you what happens if you don't get married. But like, yeah, I guess somebody's trying to say what happens if you don't find a man. What's your? I don't know.
That's interesting. There's something's wrong with me.
Well, this is the thing. Most women always have options. They just don't necessarily want the options they have. So I guess the question is, are you going to cash out at some point? Are you going to settle for something else?
I have a 5-year time frame, guys, so I'm trying to nip it in the bank.
Okay, so hold on. Let me ask you this: how many guys do you have in the glass jar? How many guys are in the little waiting thing, like the last resort? How many guys you got in the last resort jar?
Sadly. To be honest, it is.
There's a guy in there that's like 5'7". Ooh, pick me.
Adjustments, I can deal with.
If he's 5'7", he's still 7 inches taller than you. Good Lord, that's not good enough.
It is what it is, right?
Jesus
it is what it is.
Christ.
As long as the heart is there, you feed me, I'll be great.
I guess, if you wait long enough, you're going to be like, whatever. You're going to be like, all right. You're going to be like, all right, come on. Come on, man. All right, let's do it.
It'll be all right. We Gucci.
You moving in or I'm moving in? How are we doing this?
I'm very content. So
Which place are we renting out?
Make me laugh, feed me, we'll be good.
You think it'll be all right? We'll see. We shall see. All right, man. I'm out of here.
All right, but I am going to head out of here. It was a pleasure.
Text me. We're out of here, guys.
I can't hear you. But deuces.
Peace.
Thank you. Aloha.
Aloha. Aloha. All right, guys. So she's out of there, and I'm about to get out of here. Let me just read some of these before I go. I don't know what's in here. I don't know what you mean by her spiritual animal. What the fuck's a spiritual animal, man? I always thought short women belong with short men. Vega, you're talking foolish. You're talking fuckery right now. What do you mean you always thought, bro? Where do you guys get this shit? You hate the attitude of women here? Well, I guess you can always go pay for golden showers or whatever the hell you're into in poor ass countries where you can exploit the poverty, because that's what you're doing. You're exploiting the poverty, which is pathetic, bro. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna tell you. Anela doesn't give a shit. I tell the truth all day, every day. The only place I don't tell the truth is in court. Everywhere else, I'm telling the goddamn truth. In court, I'm like, I plead the fifth. Goldstein, get this one. Lawyer, get this one. But anywhere else, I don't give a shit about your feelings. I'm telling the truth. All right, guys. So, what I wanted to tell you guys about. Oh, yeah. So, listen. I'm doing 100 days Get Ripped Challenge and I'm gonna give guys the opportunity to join me on said journey because I decided I'm gonna get back in shape and do a bodybuilding competition, not for me, but for the subs, because some people miss seeing me on stage. I was like, really? So yeah, I've been getting a lot of people lately asking me, bro, when are you gonna compete again, man? Did you like give up on bodybuilding? It's like, what? Nigga, don't talk like that. So I said, shit, you know what? I should do a show. I should take a competition like this summer or something. There's a lot of shows that fall between summer and spring, or spring, summer. There's a lot of shows that, it's a very congested part of the season. I really want to do the Hawaii Pro, but that's expensive, so I'm going to have to find some sponsors for that. But I've always wanted to do the Hawaii Pro, but I figured that'd be awesome to make some content in Hawaii. And I heard I don't got to get the pokey poke to go to Hawaii because obviously it's an American colony, Puerto Rico as well. So I'm thinking about hitting both those spots because I have to try to take advantage of the places that don't require me to put weird things in my body. So there also is a Puerto Rican Pro. That's why I mentioned that. So anyhow, guys, I'm going to be considering what show I'm going to do, but I'm going to do a show, right? And I'm going to look amazing and I'm going to represent authentic alphas and I'm going to win because that's what I do and I'm not doing a show if I don't plan to fucking win and beat everybody. So that's the goal. But anyhow, how this is helpful to you guys is I'm allowing guys to come on board, pay a one-time fee of $100, which is fucking philanthropy, you know what I'm saying, for 100 days. That's $1 a day, so you have no excuses. And join the group chat, and the group chat is going to have daily support. All the things that I'm doing, you guys are going to be able to mirror and of course adjust it to suit you, but same concept. So, whatever calories I'm eating, it's going to be minus 300 from my net. So whatever my maintenance is, it's going to be 300 calories less than that. Well, guess what? Whatever your maintenance is, it's going to be 300 less than that. You see how it really doesn't matter how many calories I'm taking in. What's going to be consistent is the methods that I use. I'm going to share with you guys. So for everybody that's going to be disciplined about it, that's going to be committed to it, is going to make it through the 100 days, guess what's going to happen on the other end of the 100 days? You're going to be ripped, shredded, going to be cut, right? Sexier than you've ever been. So that's adding fucking value to you guys, bro, because all you guys keep asking these questions and then you guys are actually doing something, and then these content creators are actually doing shit for you. So I highly advise it. I highly suggest it, guys. If you can't see your fucking abs, join my fucking challenge. Come do it with us. But here's the thing, though. Here's the caveat. All you latecomers that come in late, right, you're going to pay the same fucking price. So if you come in 10 days late, you're still paying the same price. If you come in 20 days late, you're still paying. Though, if you come in 99 days late and there's only 1 day left in the program, guess what? You're still paying the same $100. That's your fault that you didn't get in when you were supposed to get in. So you're going to get less results than everyone else. And you're going to get less of a deal than everyone else, but you're going to pay the same as everyone else. And what else? And in the future, they will be more. So I'm just throwing this one out there extremely cheap because obviously guys are going to look amazing. And I'm going to use those fucking pictures before and afters to show all you other assholes who didn't come and do it when I offered it. Look what you missed out on. Now these guys got girls rubbing on their abs and you still can't see your dick with your pot belly. So what we're going to be doing is posting update pictures every 10 days. If you are shy and you don't want people to see your body, I'm just going to crop out your face. But that's part of it, is that we have to hold each other accountable and we all have to do the same thing. So there's not, oh, I am there, I'm not comfortable sending a picture. Listen, this isn't the program for you. All right, we're doing this together as a team, as a brotherhood, and there's going to be plenty of conversing back and forth and sharing experiences and motivation and blah, blah, blah in the group chat. That's the whole point, is that you're going to have that support, outlet, at your disposal 24/7. And you'll have me, every day telling you what you need to do and keeping you updated on what I'm doing so that you can stay on task. All right, guys? So you're welcome for that. We'll announce when that's going to start. I'm thinking, what's today's date? All right, so today's the 10th. My fat ass is probably thinking to start that around like the 20th. All right, so I'm either going to start it the 15th or the 20th. I'm not sure yet. But you guys can email me, I guess, with any questions or put it in the comments or whatever. But yes, there will be a 100-day Get Shredded challenge, right? So get your fucking money up. As soon as you send me the $100, send me your phone number, and I'm gonna add you to the group chat. All right, guys. So that's it. Anything other than that? I have been doing a bunch of lives, but soon I am gonna start taking some request videos again. The price is probably gonna go up a little bit. It's probably gonna go from 60 to 75 bucks. I don't know if Scott already changed that in the descriptions. So yeah, so moving forward, special request videos are gonna be minimum of $75 per topic, and they're gonna run like 30 minutes or more. Consults are also gonna go up soon, so if you've been procrastinating, you might want to jump in there and get a consult. At this moment, they're only 125 bucks an hour, but they're gonna be 150 like before you know. Oh, did you blink? Did you blink? The price might have already went up. All right, guys. So get in the email. Let me know what's up. I'm gonna get up out of here. Enjoy the rest of your weekends. Get some pussy. Make sure you wear your condom, you dirty motherfuckers. I'm out. Peace.